Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Mindfulness Moments series. We're going to be talking about meditation for beginners. My name is Laura. I'm the Adult Services Librarian for the Reddick Public Library District. As I start all of my Mindful Moments series, presentations, I'd like to clarify that I am not a medical doctor. I am not an expert in this field. I am just a librarian presenting accurate information that I've researched. I also do meditate, so I do speak from personal experience as far as meditation techniques, but I am in no ways an expert. I just like to share information to help everybody de-stress and be more mindful. So let's get started on meditation for beginners. So what exactly is meditation? I know that a lot of people have been hearing about meditation more than they have in years past. It's kind of a buzzy trend right now. So let's talk about that. Here are some quotes that I thought really defined meditation well. Meditation is essentially training our attention so that we can be more aware, not only of our own inner workings, but also of what's happening around us in the here and now. So that's Sharon Salzberg from her book, Real Happiness, The Power of Meditation. Another quote here, meditation is not really something that you define, it is something that you practice on a regular basis, and the only way to discover its true meaning is to experience it on your own. So that's from Sarah Rowland, Meditation for Beginners, Ultimate Guide to Relieve Stress, Depression, and Anxiety. So meditation is something that's different for everyone. How you do it, what you get out of it is a personal choice. So what are some of the benefits to meditation? Practicing meditation can reduce stress, lessen anxiety, lower blood pressure, lower heart rates, help with tension headaches, improve sleep quality, improve emotional health, enhance self-awareness, lengthen attention spans, reduce age-related memory loss, and help with pain management. And all this information comes from the Mayo Clinic and the Harvard Medical School. That sounds pretty great. I would like to have all of those things. That's why I try to meditate regularly. A quote from Better Homes and Garden in July 2019, practicing mindfulness for 2 weeks can rewire the way your brain reacts to stress. Studies have found that after doing mindfulness exercises like meditation and deep breathing for 20 minutes a day, people had lower blood pressure while performing a nail-biting task. So what are some different types of meditation? There's breath awareness meditation. So this is controlled focus on breathing. This is recommended to practice sitting up with eyes gently open to prevent falling asleep. So with eyes gently open, that doesn't mean you're intently focused on something that you're, reading a magazine while you're doing this. Eyes gently open means you're in a space where you can feel relaxed and you're slightly focusing on something relaxing. So if you have a house plant that you'd like to look at, uh, you know, a, a beautiful quilt on your bed, something like that. So with breath awareness meditation, on the inhale, repeat inwardly, I am breathing in, and on the exhale, repeat inwardly, I am breathing out. This is often considered to be the easiest start to meditate. It can be done independently or with others. It can be guided or self-guided. It's just, there's no wrong way to do this. Your thoughts are going to wander, and that's just part of meditation. You don't have to say, well, for 10 minutes every day, I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna focus on my breathing. That's not the point. So maybe try for 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Try not to keep track of the time. I mean, if you're on a time crunch, like, okay, I have 3 minutes before I have to get in my car to go to work, that may not be the best time to meditate. If you come home from work and you're like, wow, I have an hour before I have to get started on dinner, that would be a good time to meditate. So just use your judgment as to when to try practicing meditation. So, awareness meditation is very easy to start. It's just really focusing on your breath, what your breath does to your body, how your um, chest area, abdomen area expands and contracts with your breathing, feeling the air through your lungs, feeling that air nourishing your body too. So that's breath awareness meditation. Another time is mantra meditation. So this is a repeated sound or phrase to focus your energy on while meditating. So this is the classic, no, cartoon version of meditation, the om. So it's a sound that you can make with your throat and your body that sends vibrations through your body, calms you down. It's not really a word, it's a sound. It could also, it could be more than one sound repeated as well. Um, this could be this is also a controlled focus on breathing. Again, it's recommended to practice sitting up with eyes gently open to prevent falling asleep. On the inhale, you focus on your breath. On the exhale, repeat audibly your mantra, the or whatever phrases or sounds you'd like to make. It's best done independently. It could be distracting for other people, especially if you're in a public place. Not to say if you really need to meditate, go for it wherever you are, but it will draw some attention. And I did put this little quote here. There's no exact rules for any form of meditations, only guidelines. Meditation can be a creative process designed to fit your needs for relaxation. All right, now we go to guided meditation. So this is very popular right now. So this is controlled focus on the words presented by the guide. And it can be a guide for scenarios, breath awareness, progressive relaxation, and there's several others. So this is, again, recommended to practice sitting up, often considered to be one of the easiest ways to start meditation as well, and it can be done independently or with others. There are countless guided meditation CDs, YouTube videos, apps, podcasts. It's some of my favorites are to evoke visual cues. So you're sitting there and you have your eyes gently closed and you're focusing on the words. So sometimes they're a journey through a meadow or a pastoral scene. Sometimes it's just all about your breath and how your breath is filling your body and making you feel. So there are, like I said, countless guided meditations that are available everywhere. I mean, you just do a Google search or a search in YouTube and thousands will appear. So this is something that can be a personal choice too. So there's different scenarios, and I'm sure there will be one that speaks to you. All right, silent meditation. So this is controlled focus on being silent. So it can be done while walking or solo exercising. It can be done independently or with others. It can be combined with breath awareness meditation. So this is just when you're very aware that you're being quiet. It's not something where you're focusing on your breath or really, unless you're doing breath awareness meditation, it's not something where you're really focusing on much at all. It's just you're not listening to music while you're exercising or walking or being silent. You're not looking at your phone. You're not looking at a book or a movie or anything like that. It's just being alone with yourself, focusing on being silent. So Erlang Kagg wrote this excellent book called Silence in the Age of Noise, and I included a couple of quotes from him. Silence in itself is rich. It is exclusive and luxurious, a key to unlock new ways of thinking. I don't regard it as a renunciation or something spiritual, but rather as a practical resource for living a richer life. Keep in mind that the silence you experience is different from that which others experience. Everyone possesses their own. So silence for everyone sounds differently. So silence to me could be, hiking and hearing birds and hearing water running and hearing the leaves rustling. That's still silence. It's yourself being silent. So um, it is a powerful thing, and to be mindfully silent calms your body. So I did want to include silent meditation because I think it's fascinating. Okay, and I would like to talk about progressive relaxation. So this is something that I do all the time to help myself fall asleep. It's a best, like I said, it's a best practice to help you fall asleep or completely relax. It's best done laying down. So this is starting with the base of your body. You focus your energy on relaxation. You can tense the focus muscles group as you breathe in and gently release the tense muscle group while you breathe out. And you can repeat a mantra while practicing if you'd like. So you start with your toes, you curl your toes on the in breath, and you gently release your tensed muscle group while you breathe out. Same with your balls of your feet, your calf muscles, your hamstrings. So um, the buildup of the muscle group and then the sweet tension relief, it just really helps your body relax. It's great to, if you have um, your mind flickering everywhere, it's a great way to really take your mind off of your worries and other distractions to help you fall asleep. And to be completely relaxed before you fall asleep will lead to better sleep, as I talked about in All About Sleep last month. Okay, so I mentioned some techniques. So now you're probably thinking, how do I get started? There is no such thing as the better or best way to meditate. Use the one you think works best for you. And that comes from Sarah Rowland again. So the only way to start is simply by doing. Everyone's experiences will be different. Try several different methods to see if one attaches to you more than another. And meditation should be done regularly for the best benefits and results. And it does take time and effort, although some benefits, like a calming effect, are immediate. Several benefits do take time, like to have lower blood pressure for meditation does take time. To have a better heart rate for meditation does take time. But it will help you feel immediately calm, which is nice. So first attempts to meditate leave many feeling as if it did not work, but all efforts are successful. That comes from Robert Butera. So you should choose a time of day when you don't need to worry about time. I did mention that before. Start with shorter amounts of time and then gradually increase the length. Go in without expectations. Do not expect enlightenment to happen as it shifts your focus. So don't go in saying, okay, I'm going to feel so zen when this is over. My heart rate's going to be 51. I'm going to be just over the moon, calm. That's not going to happen. So do not overanalyze if you are meditating correctly, or otherwise you will spend the time analyzing and not meditating. So try not to think, am I doing this right? Am I breathing correctly? Wow, this feels weird. I don't know. It's not worth analyzing because it takes away from the point of meditating, which is to calm and relax. So if you are struggling with that, I would suggest starting with shorter amounts of time, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. You don't have to keep track of the time. I mean, you could set a timer across the room if you really wanted to, but then I find that you would be focusing on when's that timer going to go off, and it will jar you from your meditation if you are having a good session. So meditate for the length of time that you can meditate for. That's what I would recommend. So do not be hard on yourself. Try not to be self-conscious or feel embarrassed by practicing. Meditation is supposed to be easy and natural, and if it feels complex, that particular meditation is probably not right for you. Do not get discouraged if you have monkey mind or trouble concentrating at first. It's completely normal. So monkey mind is when your thoughts are ping, 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 ping all around. It's like, oh, I have to do a load of laundry. I need to make dinner. My kids need to be on the bus in 10 minutes. That's monkey mind. So it is going to happen. Even experienced meditators, it happens to them. It's completely normal. But do fight the urge to entertain other thoughts while meditating, and know it will get better with practice and time. So one of the techniques I hear from meditators that I follow is that when other thoughts come in, just slowly push them out. So sometimes people will visualize an ocean, and if they have a thought come in, they'll try to have that thought push out with the outgoing wave. So if a thought comes in on a wave, push it out when the tide recedes. So other thoughts will happen while meditating, but it does get better. It will still happen, but it does get better. So here's another quote from Sarah Rowland. The practice of meditation is not supposed to be hard. It must come naturally without any tension or pressure. So what are some resources? So I gathered a bunch of resources here today for you. Also, if you're interested, you can email adultprograms@reddicklibrary.org, and I will be happy to send you a PDF with a bunch of resources and kind of a guideline from today's presentation. So here are some apps and websites. So app suggestions: Calm, Headspace, Buddhify. Some of these are for fees though, so please be aware of that. Recommended websites: mindful.org. There was this really great guided meditation that was found on Girlboss. ilivethelife.com, bridgeoflife.com. Some books, and all of these are available for checkout through our Prairie Cat library system. So if you're interested in any of these books, you are able to check them out for yourself. So there's a meditation for beginners by Sarah Rowland. I did quote her a lot in this presentation. I think that book is excellent. Meditation is Not What You Think by John Kabat-Zinn. The Miracle of Mindfulness by Thich Nhat Hanh. Silence and the Aid of Noise by Erling Kagg. I did mention that one as well. Meditation for Beginners by Jack Kornfield. Meditation for Dummies by Stephan Bodian. Meditation for Your Life by Robert Butera. Real Happiness by Sharon Salzberg. Meditation for Fidgety Skeptics by Dan Harris. And Jeff Warren with Carly Adler. So just be kind and gentle to yourself and simply continue practicing. That is the best recommendation for any skill that anybody is trying to learn. So I hope that you found some valuable information in this. Again, if you're interested in a PDF of some resources to look into, as well as an outline of this presentation, please email adultprograms@reddicklibrary.org. I will be happy to send that your way by email. And thank you for taking your time to listen to this presentation. Take care.